Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez. Hi, my God will judge you. Robert Sanchez, my God will judge you for all the things you are doing to me in this club. 1 minute you are hot, next minute you are showing me the foolishness that is embedded inside your bloodstream. Robert Sanchez, you do me this thing. You let my enemies laugh over me. Robert Sanchez, you let my enemies laugh over me. Kai. Huh? How will I explain it? That Man U that everybody is tapping left and right. Man U that everybody is eating like small chops. You do me this thing, Robert Sanchez. He paid me. I will not lie, he paid me because of you, Robert Sanchez. I've not watched any sport podcast. I've not watched none of the banter videos or the YouTube sports analysis. I didn't watch it. I turned off all notifications because of you. Foolishness. 4 minutes into the game. What? Let him score. Let him dribble you. What will happen if he dribble you and he score? At the end of the day, did they not score? Come here and be doing stupid things on the pitch. This is why you can never be a number one goalkeeper. You can never. I refuse you to be my number one goalkeeper. You are only the number one goalkeeper because of condition. And it's the condition of that those our sporting directors, 2 of you. They say 2 people, 2 heads are better than 1. I don't know about our sporting directors because they don't relate to this thing. The 2 heads, 2 heads are going left. 2 heads are going left. How can you see Robert Sanchez, the whole Premier League season of last year, and you decide in your heart that this caliber of keeper is our number one goalkeeper? And the backup too. The backup is worse than Lord Jesus. I won't shout. No. My BP, I will not raise my BP for any stupid bunch of 11 players, not even 11, bunch of two sporting directors that determined that this person. You had Mike Mignolet from AC Milan. That was free, or basically free, because how much is 20 million to you people? How much is 23 million? You people are spending 40 million on Garnacho. You are spending 50 million on Gittins. But when it comes to buying an experienced goalkeeper, it's too expensive for you people. It's not worth it. Okay, no problem. Look at me, coming out here, making mouth, raising my shoulder up, testing, bringing my chest out. We are going for me. Which majors can we win with this? You saw a goalkeeper, you say it's okay. You saw the defense, you say it's okay. Even after Kobe got injured, we got the blessing. God just helped us. He showed us that, look, your defense is not strong enough. We got the news that Cowell is injured. Not that Cowell is Maldini or anything, but at least it's one of the most decent centre-back appearance that we have. But you said, Tosin, Adarabiyo, which one it is, whatever his name is that one. Him and Chaloba are going to be the starting one until when? Until Badesha come back. Until Fofana, that one that is always injured, going to the sick bay every time. That one is the one that you said that is going to be a starting center back. No, it's okay. You have built this team up for success. While Champions League is our home. The Premier League, who run Liverpool? Who born Liverpool? No, you have built a championship winning team, a title winning team. No, you have done your best. Both sporting directors. I give you this one. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another weekend match reaction. As you can see, I'm not with my fellow accomplice, told you. His life is lifing, but the show must go on. But the show must what? The show must go on. If you are new to this channel, subscribe, click the notification bell for more content such as this. And again, share this content. If you are enjoying it, if you like the conversation, share the content. Don't be stingy. It's okay. It's okay to share. Sharing is caring. At least share from the help us. Chelsea fans share. If you're a Chelsea fan, you're not sharing. I don't know if you're really a Chelsea fan for real, because I question that you're a fan. Because when you see Chelsea fans, we help each other out. We help each other out, not like unlike our directors that don't want to help us. Our directors that are the weapons that are fashioned against us. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, Chelsea versus Man U. You have already read my rant. And honestly speaking, that game, I'll give 60%, 70%, what am I saying? 70% of it to Robert Sanchez, because as you're a professional player on the field, you should be aware, situational aware, you should be aware of when you're lunging in, when you're going out of your circle, when you know you have no control. And you also be aware when you're making those challenges. Like if you made that challenge at 88 minutes, I will not mind. Maybe even 85, I will not mind. Maybe we're already winning. It's a draw. It's trying to make sure that we don't concede. But 4 minutes into the game, you don't make stupid challenges like that. It's an automatic red. Automatic red. And then I said 70% of the blame, 30% goes to the manager. I blame Enzo Maresca. He has full cup. He and Sanchez. It's just because Sanchez's bozo moment is bigger than his. Enzo Maresca he showed the kind of spine that he has. He doesn't have any at all. I don't think he has any at all. Because when you are going against a big opposition, or not as confident team as Man U, the last thing you want to do is show them that you are retreating. The substitutions you made is you have 2 people going to war, and then the first mechanical issue to one of your tanks, you start telling the soldiers to go and hide in the ditch. You go and hide in the ditch. You don't come out, so we are not going full charge anymore. You literally showed how scared you were, and for about 30 minutes after that red card, it was an onslaught. You invited the pressure. You brought in a defensive midfielder for a right winger. I understand the Estavio one, but how do you explain taking out Pedroneto, who is a workhorse, by the way, who is somebody that you make run in the Club World Cup that we won? You made him run left back to wing back he was doing it all. So he's a player that can show you, he shows you that he can do it. And yet, the one player that you should have taken out because of, understand the injury is coming back from, is Kopama. But yet, you left him there, and then, whoa, revelation. 3 minutes or 5 minutes after, Kopama gets injured. I understand even if you don't take Kopama off, but I don't agree with Estavio off. If you know that you do not trust Fofana as a centre-back player, why did you start him? Why did you start him? What brilliant revelation did the Holy Spirit reveal to you? That, this pairing, I'm going to change this pairing now. It's now going to be Fofana. Fofana that is still on one leg. God. This thing pain me. This defeat pain me. I will not lie. I will be lying if I say that it's okay. And to make it worse of all, a Man U fan that is not even, he has revoked the Man U fanhood club for this season until they fire Ruben Amorim. He wasn't even there to banter me. He was just like, hey, sorry. He's even pitying me. Somebody that I'm supposed to be pitying. Somebody that I'm supposed to be rubbing their nose in the foolishness of how their club is being run. You allow him to be pitying me. Hey, a whole world champion. Chai. It's okay. It's okay. Sporting directors. Ibokwenu, I give you salute. Well done. Well done. You have built a powerful squad. Wallahi, you have built a powerful squad. Bonote, loan. Me, loan. Me, where I be loan officer. Me, where I be loan officer, now they collect loan. How the mighty are falling. You rubbish my club. This use. Hey. Anyway, that's all I can say about the match. It's the two-way side. And thank you, Casemiro, for at least making it easier, because I feel like if there were 11 men on that pitch, they would have been more than 2-1. It would have been like at least a 4 or 5-0. Because all Man U saw was they just saw goals. When they saw 10 men Chelsea, literally, we are holding on to the rope. If you use a boxer analogy, we are like on the rope, just praying, God help us. Look, just end the match. That's what we're praying. But Casemiro made it a little bit easier for us. And even then, 10v10, I didn't like whatever tactic, whatever formation that Enzo Maresca put in the second half. You could have gone at Man City. But because you have already handicapped yourself with the substitution that you made, You made almost 4 substitutions or 3 substitutions in the first after the red card. What kind of panic button or panic managing setting is this? That's why I said that you didn't show spine. Red card or no red card, it doesn't mean that you start unraveling the whole thing. You change one person now. At very worst, take Caicedo, move him to center back. You could have taken a center back out, take Fofana out, put Caicedo as center back, and they tell Enzo, you operate that midfield for the meanwhile. Let's see how things go. You at the very move Rhys James to center back. Tell Pedro Neto, you are that left back now, or left wing back, depending on how the game goes. On my mind that don't even have coaching license, I could have thought about that very quickly. But I could tell you that once you took Pedro Neto off, I knew it was a bad mistake. Because when we went 10v10, the one person that could take the ball and drive at them is sitting on the bench. He's sitting on the bench. And then at the end, you are bringing it Tariq Josh. Tariq Josh to do what? To do what? Explain to me. I didn't even brought Garnacho just even for the Panther. Just let's see if you can even do something. You brought Tariq George. Yeah, and you are not saying Fofana said he was tired. Why won't he be tired? How many games has he played? Well, that's my own analysis. Just let me know how you feel. Man U fans, let me know. Is that hammering him? Maybe it's a strategic thing anyway that he did. Enzo Maresca. No, I will not support it. I will not support it. But even if you want to keep Ruben Amorim in the job, beat him a 2-1. Beat him 2-1 or 1-0. Make it a respectable beating so that they will say, so that the owner Ineos will think that is a fair draw. They tried though. They don't embarrass us. That was the plan. The plan was to go in there and make it a conservative loss so that they don't be a 5-0. But yet, you not turn the game around and they're not beating us 2-1. I agree with people. It's a cost. There's a cost inside that stadium. And you Chelsea fans, it's because that we have not been, we have relaxed on our prayer line, this thing. We need to revive our prayer line, Chelsea fans, because this I'm sensing this the moderness energy. If over my Rob Mowao, you want to be rubbing on our body, and we are not going to take it. Chelsea lines, activate the prayer line. Activate the prayer line. Bring the anointing oil, because no weapon fashioned against us shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against us will be what? Condemned. Yes, we have to reactivate our prayer line with Chelsea fans. All right, let's move on to the next game. Next game is Arsenal versus Man City. Mikel Arteta, you are a coward. Mikel Arteta, I say it again, you are a coward. Because your approach to that Man City game, we're not talking about they didn't just come off a winning 4 in a row. This is not the year of their treble. This is a dilapidated, a weak man. Don't let me use the wrong grammar. This is a weak Man City squad that they've already shown to be vulnerable to a press. They've been shown to be vulnerable to the high line. You can beat their high line very easily. Wolves showed you a blueprint, even though they lost. Tottenham showed you a blueprint of what it takes to beat them. Brighton showed you a blueprint, but no, Mikel Arteta, you said, no, we are not going to play our football. We are going to defend first. Mikel Arteta is more concerned about not losing than actually winning a game. And it has shown with his approach to games, all the games that he has played. Probably the only one I can excuse is the Brighton one. No, not Brighton. The Nottingham Forest one that you won. That one, I feel like you approached that one well. But the rest of the games, you approach it from, we're not going to lose first mentality. You cannot do that. That does not win you the Premier League. Sorry. That does not win you the Premier League. Everybody, including their cats and their dog, knew that the midfield trio that you should be starting, even if Odegaard is out, is Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and an Eze. I don't mind the Trossard starting, because Trossard, Martinelli and Trossard, between both of them, it depends on what side of the bed that they wake up in. But you starting Mikel Merino, Zubimendi, and Declan Rice in the midfield shows me that you do not want to win. You are trying not to lose. And until you break this mentality of not wanting to lose, Set Piece FC. This is why the Set Piece FC banner will not drop from your team, because you are not playing a free-flowing football. You are playing, let's get a corner, let's get a free kick, let's crush the ball, and then hope that our defenders or one of our attackers can get it in the goalpost. That is not how you play. That's not how a championship football plays at all. At all. That is not how a championship football plays at all. You have bought a number 9. You are not using the number 9 the way the number 9 should be used. You have been given backing upon backing upon backing. Your squad depth is as rich, probably one of the best squad depth when we look at the Premier League teams in here. But yet you decide to go with this safety first approach, cautious first, passive approach of playing football. It is wrong. And it's not you it's the Arsenal fans that keep telling me that Mikel Arteta is going to win something. He's not going to win anything. I'm telling you, Arsenal fans, the earlier you get it inside your medulla oblongata, the easier it is for you to know where you are going to finish this year. At the very least, this year, you are coming runners-up. You may make it all the way to semi-finals in the Champions League. But you better hold one of those domestic cups, may use and hold body, because this Mikel Arteta is not going to win you any majors at all. Not even in the Champions League is he going to win it for you, because with this mentality, even when you get into the later half of the later stages of the game, the more advanced stages, which is the knockout phases, you have at one point you have to unleash your players to actually go and win games for you. It's not draw that will win you game. I don't know if this man understands how this game of football is being played. Draw does not win you a game. 1 point does not give you any edge up in the table. You have to go and actually win. You have to be aggressive at one point in the game. And he left it little too late. Even this Man City draw, it is just based on the fact that Pep Guardiola had removed a lot of the offensive players. And for the very first time in my lifetime, the person, this is the man you call GOAT, so you people should not hide from it. The same old Pep Guardiola, the GOAT, resorted to sitting at the back, packing boss. That is how his students got one over him. Because I trust that Alex Ferguson will never do this kind of this thing. Alex Ferguson will not drop deep and defend. You either win the game outright, I know that he has won it, and then make the right substitution. But my own GOAT, which is Alex Ferguson, will not do this kind of rubbish that me I'm seeing. Even though I'm not a Man U fan, but I recognize ball when I recognize ball. Alex Ferguson did not need to explode, do not buy the Robinhos or the Beckhams. He did not need to buy that. All you need to go is into the Premier League, buy your Rio Ferdinand, buy your Evra, buy your Valencia. He went to go and look for players that play his style. He did not just open the checkbook and go and buy. But no, it's okay. That's not a conversation for today. All me I'm just going to say is, Mikel Arteta, you were a coward. No, you are a coward until you show me otherwise. Sorry, this is present continuous. It's continuing until you show me otherwise. Because all I've seen from that game was that you didn't want to lose. And when your back was pushed, when everything was facing you, you saw that if you lose this game, you're in trouble. And also, I want to talk about the mentality of the mentality you are passing over to your team, because I'm going to talk about a scenario which you and your players demonstrated. After you equalized, you didn't smell blood. Your players were celebrating as if they have done something. You have not. They're not the champions. If you did this against Liverpool and you scored the 1-1, you said, yes, we got a point against a very, very tough team. I understand. But you got a win against a Man City squad that is, they know they're not even fully strengthened. They know they're not playing beautiful football. Hence why the coach did what he did. But you are celebrating the goal as if you won the game. It shows where your mentality is at. Arsenal fans, let me know what you think. This is not pure banter. I just really want to understand, like, when you saw them celebrating, did you celebrate like that, or did you say, wait, grab the ball, we can still win this game? We still had about like 6 or 7 more minutes to the end of the match. So there was still chance to go out there. But the minute you used to celebrate, the moment everybody used to calm down, it's just a different type of mentality that needs to be built into that team. And I don't think it's coming from Mikel Arteta, because I think he has not felt the pressure. But this season he's going to feel the pressure whether he likes it or not, because he has been given everything that he needs and more. So he definitely has to win something this season. But let me know, guys, let me know what your thoughts are about that. And lastly, I want to talk about the Ballon d'Or winner, the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Congratulations to Ousmane Dembele for winning the men's Ballon d'Or for this year. Dembele winning this award is actually something very, very inspiring, because if you look at the trajectory of Dembele since he's left Rennes as a young player, going to Dortmund, then went into Barcelona, he started to dip in regards to his projection as a player. This guy was a very, very unique talent. He started getting injured. He didn't take his fitness seriously when he was at Barcelona. Then somehow the Barcelona board, the group, the footballing team, the fans, they got tired. They said, "Get him out. We are done with him." The person that we thought that was supposed to help us get us back to our glory days is out here just coasting along. And very quickly, they shipped him out to PSG. And even the earlier part of his years at PSG, he didn't show that he was ready to really rejuvenate himself. But I think between end of 2024 and um end of 2024 and early 2025, there was a fire that was sparked into him. There was a fire that was sparked into him, and he turned into this. When we talk about mentality, there's a different mentality that he had. I saw Dembele at the end of the Aston Villa game. I think they drew, and they were giving him the man of the match. They drew or they lost. They gave him the man of the match. He didn't even want it, because he was like, I want better for my team. I want to perform better for my team. I expect better from myself and my teammates. So you could see that his mentality shifted. You could also see even in the PSG, in the UEFA League, Champions League final, where he showed that he's willing to walk on and off the ball, pressing, getting your teammates involved into the game. So I think um he absolutely deserves the trophy. He deserves the award. Rather, he deserves the award, and he's a spectacular player. Even though he lost to the very own the Chelsea, but honestly speaking, you can't rob him off of anything. He has performed in every level of football that you expect him to. Even in an international, he showed up as a leader, as a contributor to the team. He showed up, especially in the UEFA League, in the Champions League games. He showed up very, very big for his team, especially against Liverpool, where he got his team back into the draw, into the competition. And then he has shown, obviously, in the domestic league, the Farmers League. Everybody knows that PSG is going to win, but he still showed his quality across. The one person that I've seen a lot of controversy about is Lamine Yamal, who I'm going to talk about very briefly before I end this. There's been a lot of conversations about Lamine Yamal and whether or not he deserves to be second. And there's conversations about Rafinha deserving to be in that position rather than Lamine Yamal. Let me explain something to you people. I don't know if you watch football. I think a lot of times people watch, there's a lot of selective viewing. I personally agree that Lamine Yamal as being one of the best football player in the continent, including Dembele. So he and Dembele, I think, it would deserve to go head to head. And the reason why I support Lamine Yamal is everybody seems to forget that Lamine Yamal story broke from the Euros. From the Euros, he started showing that he's him. He's him. Scored in crucial games. He's a danger anytime he's with the ball. You can even see when in the Champions League, when they were playing against Inter Milan, anytime Lamine was with the ball, you had 4 or 5 players around him. That is it. If you do not understand what that means for a coach who came on air to say that Inzaghi, who came on air to say that we had to put 2, 3 people on Lamine Yamal. Like, do you not understand what it means when a coach is telling you that I recognize the talent that this guy has, and I I can't just put one player to contain him. That is when you see players like that, that reminds me of the Messi-esque, the Ronaldo, when it's like we have to have a game plan for him. Rafinha is a good goal scorer and deserves to be probably higher up. I think probably between fourth, fifth. He deserves to be up because of his goal contributions in the Champions League, also in the La Liga. But people should not understand. People should not. I can't sit here to back the nomination or the reasons of the logic of why of the people they select in the Ballon d'Or list. But I can say for a fact that based on this voting, yeah, I agree with this voting because there are some that have not agreed. There's one Messi one, and I'm like, I don't think he deserves it. I think Lewandowski deserves it during that period. There's one that Lewandowski absolutely deserved, and they didn't even have a ceremony for that one. But I think in this situation, coming back to it, I think when you look at the involvement of Lamine Yamal versus Rafinha, it's not all about just hype. It's not about press. Lamine Yamal as a player, if I'm facing a team and I see Lamine Yamal on one side of the pitch and I see Rafinha on the other side of the pitch, my full concentration is going towards Lamine Yamal because I respect the talent. I understand how dangerous he is with or without the ball. That's the difference. Rafinha, I'm worried when he's with the ball. That's it. But without the ball, I am worried about Lamine Yamal's movement. I'm worried about where he moves into, how he positions himself, how he gets other players involved. His passing, is the way of the vision he has. I'm seeing balls in La Liga that he just used outside of foot to pass balls. And I'm just like, what kind of, that is talent. They don't teach that, guys. I don't know what people are watching. You don't teach passing. You don't teach football IQ. You don't teach that. You can teach anybody to shoot. You can take me as I am like this at my age, carry me, show me shooting technique, and I will know when to apply and how to score, and then how to read and move this thing. Obviously, movement is not something that they teach, but it's based on instinct. But you can teach somebody to shoot the ball and be very little when it comes to scoring. But you cannot teach football IQ. Sorry, it's Abinibi is born inside of you. Sorry, I use foreign language. It's born inside of you. Something that is born inside of you. You don't teach that. So Lamine has that. So you have to respect the football talent that this guy has and the way he sees the game. I remember him against France. So look at what he did to Rabiot now. People that know his mates. Look at what he did to the whole France squad. Embarrassed them on national TV. Not only just scoring. I'm talking about dribbling. I'm talking about just creating chaos. This conversation of Lamine Yamal versus Rafinha brings me to the mindset of when people talk about Eden Hazard versus Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is a little goal scorer. Finishing the ball anywhere that you give me is dangerous. But when we talk about Eden Hazard is a pure entertainer. He's somebody you just want to use your eyes to behold his ball playing skills. The way he moves, glides across the pitch, the way he takes on man. It doesn't matter. Mohamed Salah can play positional football. You put him on the right wing and he does damage on the right wing. He can float to play striker. Hazard does not have position. I want you to understand that Eden Hazard does not have position. Very similar to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal doesn't have a position. Sometimes he drifts into the middle, sometimes he drifts out wide, and he just goes where the football goes, and it's dangerous. And this kid is doing this at 18. Rafinha is older than him, but you can't when you see talent, they are not equal. Sorry. So with this very few point of mine, I hope you people now understand why Lamine Yamal has to be in second place. I do agree that Rafinha was definitely shafted. I think I would put him at fourth. I would take that means that I'll probably bump Salah a little bit back, and then I'll put him at fourth. I think Vitinha fifth, and then Salah sixth. That's the way I'll have ranked it. But let me know, guys, what you agree. Let me know what your thoughts are. What your thoughts are. If you agree with my reasoning about why Lamine Yamal deserves to be the second best player when we talk about the Ballon d'Or list, Let me know if you agree on that. Let me know, Chelsea fans. Let me know if you are just vexed. Just let me know. Put it in the comments. Man U fans, let me know. Are you guys back? You guys are back now. Back to back wins. Eh? All right. That's it for this week, and I'm gonna catch you again on our next week episode. Please like, subscribe. Again, drop your comments, turn on your notification bell for more content such as this. God bless you. Peace out.